Hey YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsons? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I do a lot of ranting and a lot of reviews. If you notice, they're 15-second shorts. You know, in and out. You know, it ain't one of those spectaculars where it's edited and you see all these. No, it's just 15 seconds, fam. You know, I just want to say thank you for all the people who are watching, those people who are just, giving me some critique, people who are being nice, all that positive energy, positive vibes, great comments. It makes everything feel much better. All the love and the support, everybody joining this community. This is not just a channel. There's so many people out there with channels, but they are channels about them. They're not about us. People say, oh, Unc, you always play that role like you for everybody. I am. The whole thing is, when I seen people trying to bash people talking about, oh, man, you quitting, collecting over, because the toys went up. You quitting because of a $30 toy. A $30 damn toy. That used to cost $20. If you normally buy 5 of them, that's $100. We're not going to include tax or anything in this. We just don't say $100. You add $10 to each one of those, it becomes $150. Now that's something right there that you have to really look at. That extra 50, that really changed this whole situation, and a lot of people are not getting that. For some people, it's not fun anymore. And I think a lot of people are not catching that. In certain areas, people do not actually have product on the shelves. This guy brought up something. This guy always come in and he come in negative and he said, hey, people getting sick and they like this. But you know what? If you looked at the new guidelines for this situation that's going on, how they used to be off 2 weeks at one point in time, then it changed to a week. Now you don't even have to take days off. You could just go right back to work with it. Do you understand what just happened? Did you catch all that? Fam, I think a lot of people are missing some of the things. A lot of us, have a few issues going on with some of the stuff going on. And like I said, you may not get it. You may not understand it. You may not feel, the way that certain people feel about that. Okay, I'm good with that. But respect the people who are airing their grievances because they actually got points, and they do. And fam, the thing that I want to say here on this channel, first of all, is don't bring that negativity here. We ain't about to, oh man, but if you could say positive stuff, you should be able to say negative. No, man, we ain't over here doing that. There's so many channels that you can spread that nonsense to. Don't bring that over here. When people have a place where they could actually speak and actually talk about things, it's like people get frustrated. But that ain't what this video about. It was about some of that. Now I'm gonna say this. I cannot be mad at McFarlane. I just can't. Every time I turn around, there's new figures dropping left and right. I mean, man, if the dude do pre-orders, you get your item like in a month or two. Damn it, everybody else, you waiting years. Super 7 pushed back Silverhawks for 33 years. They pushing back some of the Thundercats for years. My whole point is, that ain't the way it should be. Now, there are people, because I was one of those people, who had, at Target, the Alley Viper and the Bat from the Python Patrol. Man, it's almost a year. And, a while back, I just had to cancel. I said, I don't even know what's going on. This stuff should have been shipped. You don't hold this stuff forever until people start getting upset. Because, see, when people start getting upset, they stop messing with you because they think you own nonsense. And right now, that's what it appears to be. Like a whole bunch of nonsense. Now, a company like McFarlane, he's not as big as Hasbro. He's not as big as Mattel. So you got to look at it. This man is dropping toys like he's dropping remix tapes. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know how Nicki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj, I'm talking about Cardi B. Cardi B dropped so many damn mixtapes at one period of time when she first came out. You was like, damn, look at all those mixtapes she dropping. Look at what McFarlane's doing. He's dropping so many figures. He showed a whole list of what he was dropping. Then he dropped figures that wasn't even on the list. I'm like, damn. Like, you know, you look at it and you feeling some kind of way. You feel it and you trying to understand it, trying to wrap your head around it. You can't do nothing but admire that. Fam, you just can't. He's the only one consistent. But see, people like, but I don't like his figures, you know, because they're not the way I like them and they're not to my standard. You know what, man? I'm going to say something. Now, I look at Super 7 figures. You know why I actually buy Super 7 figures? Because of my childhood. Everything that you see up here, all the X-Men, childhood. Thundercats, childhood. When the Silverhawks come, childhood. He-Man, childhood. G.I. Joe, childhood. All the DC figures, childhood. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, Voltron, the Zoids, all this stuff from childhood. Transformers, Dragon Ball Z. Do you get what I'm saying? The Zoids, everything that you see. It's like Hot Wheel cars, Legos, die-cast cars, gym shoes. All this stuff is from childhood. All we doing is reclaiming our childhood. That's all we doing right now. And this is how these companies get us. You know, I understand kids do have money, but kids don't have grown people money. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kids get their money from their parents. They're not getting their money from like some money tree outside. Some money tree outside. You go get $4 or $5 each day off the money tree. You know, now there's no money tree. What's happening is parents are giving their kids money. You know, and this is how kids buy stuff. You know, at the end of the day, fam, you know, I think we misreading everything. You know, I think we're not really looking into this the way we should. I believe right now, yeah, that's a point too right there. Me dropping stuff. So, apologize in the video about that. I'm going to say this. It's a lot of stuff at play here. It's a lot of people that don't understand what's really going on here. In this toy community, they're trying to get as much as they can out of us. But when people stop buying, they stop buying for a lot of reasons. Because their budgets, no product, and it was too expensive. Now, in certain areas, like I said, a lot of these figures went down. And I know, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, when things start meeting your criteria, I don't give a damn if it was 2 months ago. If things changed in 2 months, then it changed. You ain't the same damn person you was the day before yesterday. Each day you're a different person. That's how it works. So you are allowed to change your mindset. That's how it works. If you stay stuck in a way of thinking, you ain't gonna never change and you ain't gonna never learn any damn thing. Because you haven't changed any. You still thinking this stuff you doing is right. And the reason why I'm saying this, there's no right or wrong answer with collecting. There are inbox collectors and there are people who collect and display them. Hell, I play with my toys basically. You see them up there, that's what's happening. They're posed up, they sitting there, they looking off. And a lot of people who collect their stuff in boxes, they play with those too. They put the boxes across the wall. They have them all, you know, organized. You doing the exact same thing. But I get to touch the actual figure inside the packaging. Otherwise, you touching a box and you got it set up. Man, look, enjoy what you're doing. You know, we're running into a lot of hate in this community. And see, that's what's happening. You know, a lot of people on YouTube, far as collectors and YouTubers, some of them are preaching hate. And I think a lot of people are misunderstanding that. When you see somebody get a win, you applaud that. You don't knock them down, you applaud them. And you tell them, bro, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Man, next time, knock my socks off even harder with what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about. You build up your brothers and sisters in this community. You don't tear them down. You know, people say, you know, you must be like a really, really positive person. I am. I don't feel you should tear no damn body down. Why? To do what? We build one another up. And this is how you get the things that you get. You know, like I said, when I go in stores, I talk to the employees. Man, how's your day going? Man, you know, have it been a good day for you? Oh man, it's been like this, it's been like that, man. Check out what happened. This is what my boss did. So I'm listening to the story. You know, you listen to people, you know, you allow them to talk. It doesn't hurt to listen, because while you listening, you hearing other stuff that this person is saying. So you getting everything that you need to hear out of this. Then you could ask your questions. And once you listen to all that, people are so happy that you listened and seem like you cared, even if you didn't care. You asked, and they over there like, oh man, look, I'm gonna go check the back right now, man. Right now. I'm going to check the back. You know, be back there for about 30 damn minutes. You think he back there BSing. He back there getting the stuff that you want, opening up the boxes, telling you pick what you want, and you sitting there like, damn, was that all it took? Yeah. Sometimes people just need you to be nice to them. Seriously. We all have bad days. And this is how I look at the collecting as a whole. Sometimes people in the community can really tear you down because they're so jealous. They're so angry about what you got. They don't know what the hell you went through or what you're going through at the moment. This is why I say I understand when people say, man, I'm thinking about leaving, man. You know, myself, shit, I done damn near quit. I quit 15 times. You know, like I said, I done came back to this hobby so many times over the years. You know, I had to let it go so many times because, you know, each time, you know, either the market fell, like in the beginning with the Spawn figures, the whole market fell apart. You know, everything wasn't worth anything. You could pick up damn near all the Spawn figures for damn near nothing. You know, except for some of the obsolete, you know, the real ones that are hard to find. But for the majority of the collection of the original Spawn figures, you could pick them up in packaging for not expensive. You know, look on YouTube. Look at some of the people who are getting their stuff from certain people, and they actually saying in the videos where they're getting it from. Fam, like I said, I used to have all that stuff in box, across walls, with, you know, push pins pushed right in the above, like, you know, the lit area, so it ain't tearing up the box. Oh, it was nice, fam. But you know what? You live and learn. You go through things, and you have to change. So each time that you get your collection, your collection, it represents you at that time. And this is what's happening now with this collection. It represents who I am as a collector at this point in time. You know, do what you need to do. If you need to quit for a while, it's cool. A lot of people are saying, oh, go on, quit. It's more for me. Hell, if you ain't buying nothing right now, hell, shit, it could be more for you, but you ain't buying nothing. And I've been hearing so many people talking about, oh, go ahead and quit. They need to just quit. They just complaining. You know what? It's okay to complain. It is. Especially the people who are listening and understanding. That's the best thing. But you know, some people just don't understand. They just hate so much because they don't understand you, and or you're not just giving them attention. People need attention sometimes. Fam, thank you all for being so great, so awesome, and just so you. Thank you. And peace, fam, and good night.